So thank you for joining. This is our last session for the chair. So all week we've been using the yoga chair to help assist us. It's Friday, so we're going to do a lovely restorative session. Now, you might want a couple of cushions or a couple of pillows and place that on top of the chair. I'm sitting on a folded blanket, but if you feel like your back's collapsing, you might want to go a little bit higher. And we're going to start in Paschimottanasana. So you spread the back of the legs and then you'll glue the feet together. So have the inner big toes, inner heels together. Press the legs down. Then you can pull the chair towards you and extend the side chest as you hold on to the sides of the chair. So the chair is really going to help you to get this lift in the sides of the chest. So extend both sides of the chest evenly. And then you can keep the side chest lifting as just the head relaxes down. So you want to keep the collarbones in the front of the chest extending up. Head down. So these poses are really nice cooling poses. So I don't know where you are, but if you have a little mini heat wave like we do in the UK, these restorative poses will bring coolness to the body. And it really helps to keep the chest open. So using the arms on the side of the chair like this really helps to keep the chest open. So really breathe into the whole upper chest. And we're just going to stay in these poses a little bit longer than normal. With the head supported, it brings calmness to the mind. Take a couple of longer, deeper breaths in and out here. And then walk the hands down. So we're going to do Janu. So for this posture, we will bring the right leg out to the right. And then the chair is going to stay with the left leg. So you place your right hand on the right knee and then you turn the chest and the abdomen towards the left. And then you'll extend over the chair. So keep the chest lifting up as just your head drops. So you can always put more underneath your pillows. So you can put a couple of books under your pillows if you need more height. And if it's too much to put the head down, it's a little bit more active, but you can always just stay with the head up. There's no need to have the head down. So press the left thigh down. And breathe into the sides of the chest. Keep the throat and the jaw relaxed. And then you can walk the hands back up. And then we'll change legs. So as always, because we've only got 10 minutes, we're going a little bit faster through this sequence. You could spend 3 minutes either side. So you can make the time longer as you get used to the longer holds. So your left leg's going to bend now, and then you can see I just moved the chair slightly over to the right, spread the back of the right leg, and then we extend over. So hold on to the chair. So you can choose to keep the head up or to relax the head down. And just start to make your breathing a little bit longer, a little bit deeper. We'll just stay for a few more breaths. And then lift the head and release the hands. So for our next posture, Upavista Konasana, I'm going to put the chair in front. You can stay wherever you are if you've got enough space for the legs to go wide. So I'm going to stay on a blanket. You can sit a little bit higher if you need to. And then you bring the legs out wide. Because the angle on the camera, it doesn't look like my legs are even, but just make sure that the legs coming out to the side are even. And then you pull the chair towards you, and then have your support, and then you'll go up. So you press the thighs down, you press the inner groins down, press the shin bones down, relax the front of the legs, and then you can go forwards and relax the head. And I want you to try and relax the upper body, but work the legs. So the thighs continuously press down, the kneecaps are firm. And you take a few longer, deeper breaths in and out. So every few breaths, you might notice that your kneecaps release. I want you to keep the top of the thighs pressing down. Just stay for a couple more breaths. And then you can walk the hands down the chair, and then you can bring the legs in and just cross the legs. So I'm going to show you Chair Shavasana now. It's a really valuable posture to get used to. So in order to have the chair the right height, you want to have the shins parallel and then the knees vertical to the hips. So let me just show you. I always like to support the back of my head and neck. So you get really close to the chair so that the back of your knees are supported. So you just pull your support all the way to the back of the knees, and then you have the front of the shin and the bottom of the shin, so that's this whole area here, in line. So make sure that the heels aren't lower or higher than the front of the shin and the knee. And then have the knee and the hips in line, and then support the back of the neck and head, and then have the arms out to the side. And as we lie here, just allow your eyes to relax. Relax your tongue. And see whether you can make your exhalation longer and slower. You can feel your upper chest on inhalation, and then longer, slower exhalation. And really allow the calves and the legs to release. Take a couple more longer, slower, deeper breaths. Notice if your mind wanders. Find that stillness behind the eyes. Relax your tongue, relax your jaw, and just completely let go. And if you have more time, definitely stay here. You can do another 5 minutes. And if you need to come up, then you can bring the hands to the front of the body and then bring the legs in. And then you carefully roll over to the side and use the palms to press yourself up. So I know for some of you might think, well, it's only 11 o'clock. I only got up recently. So why should I lie down again? But it's really soothing for your nervous system. So especially if you've had a stressful week, lots of hours on your computers, then do really do these restorative poses. You can even do this little sequence every day, and it will be really rewarding for your body. So thank you so much. As we move into June next week, I'm going to be announcing some changes to my online classes. So do tune in, and I will let you know what we're going to do going forwards. I know that the world is slightly changing a little bit. There's maybe a bit more easing where you are, and we're going to be reflecting that over here as well. Have the most amazing weekend, and I will see